Hello, grammar for today is adjective. What does adjective do? Adjective describe nouns. They add information to noun. Adjective may use in many ways. There are two common patterns. First, directly before noun. Second, use the linking verb. As I mentioned before, linking verbs add information to subject, such as be, see, become, feel, appear, and there are more. How can find adjective in the sentence? What the adjective look like? You should look at whole sentences, context, and meaning. Look at these 5 sentences. Number 1. I've always been afraid of flying. Number 2. That was one of the hardest exams. Number 3. Police are looking for a 25-year-old man. Number 4. They turn out better. Number 5. The only way to solve problem is talk together. Please pause the video and find the adjective. Yes, in number 1, afraid. In number 2, hardest. In number 3, 25-year-old. Number 4, better. Number 5, only. Adjective, they don't look similar to each other. They have different form. Some of them are compounds. It means that there are 2 or more words and they come on with numbers. 25-year-old, it is cluster adjective. First of all, you should know the difference between them. There are gradable, ungradable, and strong adjectives. Look at these examples. This stew is very nice. This stew is very delicious. This picture is more interesting. This picture is more unique than the others. Gradable adjectives, they have different levels. For example, nice and interesting. Ungradable adjectives, they have absolute meaning, such as unique, delicious, and furious. You can't make comparative with ungradable adjective. Very is gradable. You can't say very freezing. Instead, you can say absolutely freezing, really cold, or freezing. Look at these 2 examples. Nice is gradable, and we can say very nice, but delicious, it is not gradable, and very delicious is wrong. Instead of very, you can say absolutely delicious or really delicious. And here, this picture is more interesting. This picture is more unique than the others. You can say more unique. Something is unique or is not. There is no gradable, but this picture is more interesting. It is correct. And you can't compare it. Position of adjective. They will come before noun or after noun. There is a sleep cat on the wall. This problem is main. My brother is older than me. Are they correct? Look at them and find a mistake. Some adjective can be just in one position. Look at this example. There is a sleep cat on the wall. What is the mistake? Can you find it? Sleep just comes after noun. The cat is asleep on the wall. Look at this one. This problem is main. This is the main problem, not this problem is main. My brother is older than me. He is my elder brother. Which one is correct? He is my elder brother. Some adjective can be just in one position. As a result, adjectives describe nouns. They add information to nouns. Adjective may use in many ways. There are 2 common patterns. First, directly before noun. Second, use the linking verb. There are gradable, ungradable, and strong adjectives. Position of adjective before noun or after noun. Now we're going to review comparative adjectives. What are comparative adjectives? We often describe something by comparing it to something else. And when two items are compared, we enter into the comparative adjective. Compare someone or something with someone or something else. To form, add er to one-syllable word, add more before multiple-syllable word. Rich, richer, soft, softer, difficult, more difficult, interesting, more interesting. Sometimes you have to double the last letter before adding the er ending. Generally, the rule is that you double the last letter of a single syllable adjective ending with consonant plus vowel plus consonant. Like big, bigger, dim, dimmer, fat, fatter, fit, fitter, flat, flatter, mad, madder, sad, sadder, tan, tanner. Certain two-syllable words take the er ending instead of more or less. When there is a two-syllable word ending in y, change the y to I before adding er. Like clumsy, clumsier, deadly, deadlier, dusty, dustier, fancy, fancier, guilty, guiltier, happy, happier, itchy, itchier, lonely, lonelier, nasty, nastier, pretty, prettier. When dealing with root adjectives that are two syllables, you generally place more or less before the adjective in of the er ending. Like better, more or less better, clever, more or less clever, modern, more or less modern, polite, more or less polite, tired, more or less tired. Irregular adjective: bad, worse, far, farther, good, better, little, less. What are superlative adjectives? Superlative adjectives are used to describe an object which is at the upper or lower limit of a quality in the group. How to form it? It is noun plus verb plus the plus superlative adjective plus noun. For one-syllable adjectives and two-syllable adjectives ending in y, we add esd to the end of the adjective, like old, oldest. With short vowels, we double the final consonant before adding the esd, like big, biggest. And with adjectives ending in y, we add an I before the er, like friendly, friendliest. For two-syllable or longer adjectives that don't end in y, we keep the adjective the same, but add the most in front of the adjective. Boring, the most boring. The regular forms in comparative adjectives are the same for superlative adjectives. So, the superlative form for far is the farthest, bad becomes the worst, good is the best. You can use these expressions in superlative, one of the second, by far the. Examples: Aramaic is one of the oldest languages in the world. London is the second most visited city in the world. In England, the bus is by far the cheapest mode of transport. More examples: rose, smell, than, tulips. Number 2, this is amazing story that I've ever heard. Number 3, I sleep, than you. The last one, I finish work, than usual. Number 1, roses smell better than tulips. Number 2, this is the most amazing story that I've ever heard. Number 3, I sleep more than you. The last one, I finish work later than usual. Thank you for watching.